And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Bill Russell. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Coaches love a hard worker like Rose. I mean, he values every possession and brings a strong focus to their offensive efforts.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Now here's Curry. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Russell against Kobe. Pass to Howard. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I love the energy Howard plays with. It feels like no one can contain him on the way up.
And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. West outside.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
High arcing shot. Here's Chamberlain. And the basket is good.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Passes it to Russell. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Back to Russell. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Bryant finds James. No good on that one. Nice D from Duncan. Bulls trail by 3. Deflects the pass. Bryant looking over the floor. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jokic has checked in for Russell. Mourning comes in for Tim Duncan. Drexler, he's checked in for West. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Curry. The Lakers also making some changes. Devin Booker comes in for Kobe. And it's Robertson in for Derrick Rose. That one goes in.
You're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
To the inside, Howard. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Thomas over James. Thomas, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Robertson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bulls trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Booker after the Bulls pick up 2. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Here's Thomas. Second chance effort. The Lakers with the rebound. Robertson outside. Howard trying to free himself up. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Thomas. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up. Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. Let's take a... And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed
The hustle work, every day, twice.
He didn't need those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. Devin Booker out there with Robertson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Pierce. And it's Olajuwon in at the top, roaming the paint. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Thomas.
Second team foul. Coming
Now
out
the pass to Robinson.
your ball. Luka Doncic.
Booker outside. Driving to the basket. And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Olajuwon with the block.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Here's Irving. Robinson with the block. To the paint. Here's Booker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Booker outside. Robinson against Irving. Pass to Robertson. From 12 feet out, he squares up and sinks it. Robertson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Russell, he's checked in for Jokic. Duncan comes in for Mourning. West is checked in for Mullen. And it's Stephen Curry in for Doncic. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Oh, lots of contact that time, but Steph with the great body control.
Lakers leading by 7. Outside Rose. Outside Robinson. Down low. Lets it go from 11. Second chance shot. Olajuwon, no luck. And it's Irving with the ball for Chicago. It's Curry with the drive. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
West against Kobe. 1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Outside Curry. Robinson pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this now. Well, the big reason why they're in front is because they've been able to limit mistakes like that.
Bulls making a switch here. Baylor's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Chamberlain's checked in for Elijah. And it's LeBron in for Robinson. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably, because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
And Bryant kicks to James. Pass to Rose. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. From the high post. Offensive rebound. Here's Bird. And he can't bank that one in. To the middle. Here's West. The Lakers with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Rose.
Look, Curry is an underappreciated defender. Terrific at using his speed and reach to bother.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. Taking a look. And that'll do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Stephen Curry. Duncan is out there with Baylor. Then it's Russell. And it's West in at the 2 spot. Here's Baylor. Some solid defense from Bryant. Los Angeles leading by 6. The feed to Rose. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
James in the post. He's guarded by Russell. No good from LeBron.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And it's sent back by Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Los Angeles ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
Start it.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Curry against Rose. 4 on the clock. Inside, Chamberlain. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Chamberlain got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Lakers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Mullins checked in for Baylor. Thompson comes in for West. And Thomas subbed in for Curry. The Lakers also changing it up. Paul Pierce is checked in for Chamberlain. Butler comes in for LeBron. And it's Robertson in for Bryant. Here's Russell with the three. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Bobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Lob it Howard's way. He'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker.
Thomas against Rose. Duncan trying to break loose. Thomas, no good.
It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Robertson passes to Rose. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bulls trail by 10. Thompson surveying the floor. Thomas passes to Duncan. Mullen with the ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Mullen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
And here is Robertson. There's the drive. Poke loose. It's stolen by Duncan. Over to the wing. Here's Russell. Pierce with the steal. Thompson against Robertson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Morning's checked in for Duncan. Irving comes in for Mullen. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Thompson. On the wing, Booker. Drexler defending. And Booker kicks to Robertson. Booker outside. Clock at 6. Over Morning. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Russell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tipped away. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Passes to Robertson. To the inside. Here's Shays. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Thomas. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Butler. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you can't be too aggressive with Butler. That's just a recipe for failure.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Some changes for Chicago. Baylor, he's checked in for Russell. West comes in for Irving. And Curry subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 14-point game. Will it go? Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, how about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Bird sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Chamberlain is out there with Robinson. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Kobe. And it's Booker in at the 1. Curry looking it over. Mourning against Booker. They get a hand on it. Here's Mourning. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. Bryant finds Booker. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And the Lakers lead by 17.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Back to Drexler. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Curry, good.
Lakers in 2 3-quarters for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, they add to that total pretty soon.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Let's see who's louder.
Chicago making some changes. Russell, he's checked in for Mourning. And it's Duncan in for Clyde Drexler. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rose comes in for Booker. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Curry way outside, offline with his 3.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Chicago. Pass to Bryant. West against Rose. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Baylor.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Here's LeBron. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. And the Lakers lead by 11.
But there's no way to handle LeBron James inside. It's just not going to happen.
Curry passes to West. That 3 off the mark. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
2 minutes.
And James gets it to go.
The floater isn't an easy shot, but James makes it look simple. That's just exceptional control.
Curry against Rose. Takes the 3. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Howard finds James. Here is Rose. Now here's Kobe, defended by West. They get it back. Howard, Duncan with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Lakers ball.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 6 to shoot. Curry against Rose. Bryant backs for 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Out to West. Here's Russell. Chamberlain with the block.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first two.
Rose dishes to Bryant. Over West. Again, the Lakers.
Kobe Bryant
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And here's West for three. The Lakers with the rebound. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Outside Rose. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps